Future you. Today I want to share something personal. I went to my first therapy session. If you can see, my makeup is ruined because I cried a lot like a crybaby in the session today. But I just want to share my experience. I think this is something that is worth to remember. And let me tell you, this therapy session cracked me open in a way that I did not expect. And I walk out with 4 lessons that change how I see myself, and I hope it can help you too. The first thing I learned is your emotion come first, even when life is on fire. Growing up, I was the fixer. I think if something hurt, I would just bottle up. If I fail, I just bury it. I don't deal with it. And I thought if I just keep moving, life will get better. So the problem will be solved and I just don't need to deal with it. And it does not. The pain is still there and it will not be recovered if you just bury it. And one night, I broke. I spent years functioning until I can't. And my therapist asked me when did you stop listening to yourself? And it hit me. I treat my emotion like they are some inconvenient noise. But now I pause and I told myself, what do you need right now? And I would say it gently. I wish that someone would do it in my childhood. I'm talking to the kid version of me who just really want a hug. And I think you're not a robot, so it is okay to feel. This is something that I learned today. And the second thing is the cycle of blame, because my mom used to say, stop eating, you're getting fat. I will guilt eat snacks and then I will hate myself because I can't stop and I really want to eat. But after doing that, I feel guilty. And then I realized I did the same thing to my brother. That just hit me the most because I realized I did said to my brother why are you so useless, just snap. And one day he shout back at me, why don't I just, and it was like a mirror that I did not want to look into. It's just a reflection. And my therapist said that we hurt other how we been hurt. Now before I speak, I ask, is this kindness or am I just repeating the script? So I kindly remind myself before I take some action. And the third thing is the trophy I couldn't celebrate. I remember I won a debate competition in my secondary school, but my first thought was I messed up the third argument, so I don't deserve that. And my teammate, they were celebrating, but I was just very desperate and upset about the mistakes that I made, even though we won. And years later, my therapist asked me, what would you tell that girl right now? And I would just say, I'm sorry. I worked so hard on it. I deserve to feel I'm proud of it. Sometimes we forgot to love ourselves. We just forgot that when we're hustling. But that girl, she's still part of me and she deserves the kindness that she worth. And the last lesson is the permissionship that I didn't know I need. I told my therapist I was so busy fixing myself recently. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm creating a lot of routine. And she paused and said, what if fixing isn't the goal? What if you just exist? And turns out self-love isn't just filling every gap that I think I need to do right now. Sometimes it's sitting in the park, crying and thinking about something. This is enough. You are enough. This is the message that I really want to tell the future you. You are really enough and you can just chill. The therapist taught me that healing is not linear. Some days I still hear the voice in my head telling me you are not good enough or you shouldn't be that confident. But now I would just like pause it. I apologize to myself, to other, and I remember I'm not here to be perfect. I'm here to be a human. I'm still learning. And I really hope that you can be gentle to yourself, even though in the future I don't know what's gonna happen, but try to be gentle to yourself. You don't have to put a lot of pressure on yourself. You are more than enough. You gotta treat yourself like someone you love. I will see you next time.